Hey guys, Courtney here, and I just did baby Ian's box opening. I guess I don't know if I shared those details or not in the video. I know I opened both of these on the quiet end, and that's just because of the time of day and how things were going. My voice was very shaky, and so I just wasn't able to speak like I normally would during box openings. His box opening really surprised me. That was very special, and I did send a very special message to his previous owner about how that was very sweet of her to send the extras, and she had him packaged so nicely. I recently started using McCrory, the selling app thing that I know gets advertised a lot. I've been listing a lot of my plushies and my play dolls, some of them, not all of them, but I haven't tried listing reborns yet, and for the most part what I'm seeing is a lot of reborns that are actually selling on there are the ones that are secondhand, and they're very, very low prices. So if you're interested, there you go. But again, you really need to be careful, even on sites like that, for illegal made copies and so on. And again, I honestly don't remember if I reiterated in my other Ashton Drake video, but I really wanted to demonstrate how if you're looking for a cheaper realistic doll, that, I noticed that the term reborns has kind of gotten a little bit warped, and I think reborns has kind of become a phrase for realistic dolls, not just art dolls, because even the dolls that you get from China are not art dolls. Thus, they're, technically not reborns, but I know that that's kind of become warped. So I've been calling them Artborn dolls. I've even changed my official nursery name to Artborn dolls. Obviously, I can't change everything. But I did at least do it for, my YouTube channel and everything that I was able to change that over with. But, so that being said, I mean, these two are actually already very realistic, and I have, let me see if I grab one. And here is my other Ashton Drake baby. Move these guys out of the way. That I have not touched, other than I did wind up putting him on a new body, just because I basically reweighted him, so he was a little bit heavier, so he definitely feels more realistic. But I haven't painted him, I haven't changed his limbs, I haven't redone his hair, but I love him every bit as much as I love my reborns and my silicones. He's beautiful. This is actually the Noel sculpt by Laura Miller Sands. So came to me as a girl, made him a boy. I had this sculpt forever ago and loved him and really wanted to have him back and have no desire to change him. He's perfect as is. So again, if you're looking for a cheaper reborn, I do try to recommend it for as many people that do contact me and say, hey, do you have a cheap reborn for sale? I don't, because my artwork and most people's artwork that they spend a lot of time doing and a lot of money putting in, they're not cheap. Sometimes I'll have a doll that I'm not happy with, or that the vinyl had defects, or the silicone had defects, whatever. I will sometimes sell them for a discounted price, but a lot of people will come to me and say that they have, like $100, $150 budget, which is fine. And that's why I really try to turn people to getting Ashton Drake, Masterpiece Galleries, even Paradise Gallery. There's so many legit companies that are out there and making beautiful dolls. So this is, I love this baby. This is Welcome Baby by Linda Webb. So the same sculptor as the Emily, the Welcome Home Emily, and the Charlie and the Katie sculpts and all that. So for him, I'm not happy with how his body is stuffed. His head is kind of bending back like this. So initially all I was going to do was just restuff his body, but I might go ahead and do a full repaint. So my thought was, I love painting Ashton Drake dolls. They're such a pain to do, but I always love the outcome. I absolutely adore my Emily sculpt that I've done, and every one that I've done, every Ashton Drake doll that I've reborn has been one of my favorites. So my plan is to actually do a full reborning of him. But the other thing was, I can't remember if I did I don't remember if I did a reweighting video of, his name's Alexios, or I renamed him Alexios, but if I didn't, there's plenty of videos on my channel with me changing out the bodies and reweighting. So if you're interested in an Ashton Drake doll, but you don't like how they feel, like they're not weighted enough or anything, please check out some of my other videos. You can totally reweight them and restuff them and everything yourself. Or, I mean, contact some artists around here. I know that's something that I would be more than willing to do if you reach out and just say, hey, how much would it be? How much more would it be? Because I mean, you spent $100 or less. I mean, you can get Ashton Drake secondhand dolls for very cheap, honestly, like on eBay and places like that. You look up like Ashton Drake So Truly Real, because I know Ashton Drake sells like porcelain as well, but if you do that, it will bring up the actual vinyl dolls, vinyl baby dolls. Just say, you know, like, I spent this much and I want to get them reweighted. Ask me for a quote, because I mean, it would just kind of come down to you know, having to buy the body and then the weighting supplies. I don't really ask for money for my time, because it doesn't really take me too long. I think it just depends on how complicated the body might be or whatever. But, I mean, it makes the world of difference. He is a joy to hold. He's very cuddly. So all I did was give him a new body, reweighted him, and he is perfection in my eyes. I might do the same. This baby is so stinking cute. I do want to completely repaint Welcome Baby Webb. But this little one, this is Baby Ian by, I do not know. This name is a little more complicated, at least to me. Waltraud Hanl, Waltraud, I love their sculpts as well, because I've gotten the Matthew sculpt a few times. In fact, I think I recently sold him, but I love this open. He is so cute, and he's bigger than I thought he would be. Look how big he is. Well, I mean, even compared to Welcome Baby, he's a big guy, but he's so cute. I love this baby so much as is, so I'm thinking that this is going to be another case like I did with Alexios, where I don't even know that I'll change out his body, because his body feels nice, but I might reweight his torso. Usually if they have armatures, I like how they feel and how they're done, so I don't like to mess with them too much. So I might just weight his torso, and I might weight his head, and then he'll just be perfect as is. His hair is actually pretty nice. It is glued down, but he has a lot of like this excess hair that's not glued down. I mean, the base is glued down, but it sticks up really nice, and it can be styled. Whereas Emily's head was like, hair was almost completely just glued down flat. You couldn't do anything with it. So he has really nice hair. Love him to pieces. So once again, I'm just saying, if you are wanting a cheaper reborn doll, aka lifelike doll, please look into companies like Ashton Drake and ones like that. Please do not support the knockoffs and the illegally made ones that are being produced in places like China. Not all that come from China, and not all that come from places like Brazil, you know, like that. Not all of them are. If you're unsure, reach out to some artists. Most of us are pretty well known. I've been doing this for over 10 years, and I'm pretty confident, like I know most every sculpt, especially older sculpts out there. I usually can pinpoint at least the sculptor, if not the actual doll name itself, and so on. So reach out if you don't know. But again, I do highly recommend just these dolls on their own are precious, and they really do. I mean, they look real. He looks real. Are you kidding? He looks so real. You know, for I think his retail price was probably between $130 and $150. Can't beat that. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I might make a video on his reweighting again, but there's still several other videos of that on my channel, if you want to look out for those. And I would like to do a full reborning process of Mr. Welcome Baby here, just to show that if you would like to try your hand at reborning, like, or if you do reborn but you're not sure how to strip, especially this hair, strip an Ashton Drake doll and take apart and everything. I will try to do a series on that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in another video very soon. Bye bye.